I'm Camar Reyes from One Life to Live, and we're here in Mississippi helping all the Hurricane Katrina survivors. Today we got to build playgrounds for children. These people here who have survived these disasters are true American heroes. Camar Reyes! Yes, you in the green.
Do you ever get jealous of Nash with Jessica?
What kind of question is that? A hot-blooded Latino.
Yeah! Fun in the Sun is sponsored by the Home Depot. You can do it. We can help.
But whatever Francis found those files, hopefully puts another nail in Truman's coffin.
Well, it must have had something to do with why Margaret couldn't remember anything. She was obviously drugged.
Hey, cheater, put away the dirty magazines. We heard you found something in the vials. We've got it from Truman's office.
We got something on one. It's a virus.
What kind of virus?
A nasty one. Malaria-like symptoms. At its worst, it can cause infertility.
Okay, this is ridiculous. You're coming home with me to Landview.
I'm leaving here, and I'm going to California. That's what's best for everyone.
California? Why would you go to California?
It's too stressful in Landview. Too many people have been hurt.
Well, that's all the more reason for you not to do this. Moving away with the baby would just cause more pain. What about my family? Huh? What about Dorian? They all want to be a part of this child's life. They want to watch him or her grow up.
I know, but I have to think about what's best for my child. Every time you look at him or her, all you're going to think about is how I slept with your son, how I betrayed you.
Well, I can learn to live with that, okay? But I can't learn to live without you.
Spencer. Not looking as smug as usual, I see. Is something wrong?
God's sakes, man. It's the middle of the night. What do you want?
I just thought we should have a little chat before your arraignment.
I got nothing to say to you, Hughes.
Fine. Then you can just listen. I don't appreciate the way you used me to go after Todd Manning. You made a fool out of me, and you made a joke out of the justice system. Not to mention the fact that you eviscerated the reputation of my office, and for that, I want to put you away for the rest of your life.
GSW to the chest. No breath sounds on the right. BP 85 over 65, heart rate 120.
Please, you have to do something. Okay, you have to save him.
Into cubicle 2. Call X-ray down for a stat, portable chest.
Please do something. You have to save him.
You have to wait outside, miss.
No, I'm not leaving.
You mean you let the doctor do her job? You don't want to interfere with your friend's care, do you?
No, I'm sorry.
We'll get back to you as soon as we know his status, okay?
Excuse me, Adriana, I broke speed limits all the way here. How is Riggs? Don't you dare ever say his name to me ever again.
Well, somebody obviously framed Todd Manning for Margaret Cochran's murder, and you were stupid enough to fall for it. Yeah, that's how I know it. I have absolutely nothing to fear from an ineffectual gnat like yourself.
I guess we'll just have to wait for the arraignment. I wouldn't count on getting out of bail if I were you.
I'll be out of here in the morning, man. Mere hours from now. Listen, the only way you're going to make these charges stick is if I plead guilty. And that's never going to happen.
Great. I look forward to the trial then. I hope you plan on getting on the witness stand. I can rip you to shreds.
You'd have to get in line, Hugh.
You're back home where you belong. Yes. It's all right. Michael, I think he's a little confused. Don't you remember, baby? This is where you used to sleep. Yeah.
You remember Jerry Giraffe, don't you? Huh? You remember Jerry?
I don't think he remembers.
You know, I think you're wrong, Marcy. I think he remembers a lot. I know. I know.
What's he doing?
I bet he remembers this thing.
Yeah, he may remember that, but I think it's a little too late to run the vacuum. Well, I do. I mean, what do you think, huh? Besides the fact that your father's crazy.
I am crazy. I'm crazy about you, and I'm crazy about you.
Thank you for doing this.
I wasn't going to let us lose him again, you know? That meant adopting him, then so be it.
You know, as much as I want this, and you know that I do, I'm really nervous about this. Michael, do you think that we're doing the right thing here?
Of course we're doing the right thing. Marcy, we can give this guy the best home around. Isn't that right, big guy, huh? I mean, just look at you two. You know? You're a natural. Look, yeah, you are. I look at you two, and there really is nothing in the world more beautiful than the love shared between a mother and her child.
You're upset about Rex, and you have every right to be.
I told you not to say his name. Not after what you did to us.
I didn't do anything but rescue you from that dreadful man.
Oh, you mean Bruce? The man you hired to stalk me and scare me half to death?
I'd swear to you, I have no idea what you're talking about. I never laid eyes on that man until today. Where would you get such an idea?
From Bruce. He told me everything, Mom. He told me how you hired him to stalk me and then make Rex look like he was behind all of it. How you set Rex up to make him look guilty, planting those emails on his computer for me to find.
All lies. Really, it was obvious Bruce was some kind of drug addict. In my long history as a medical doctor, I saw behavior like that. Trust me, that man was drug-addled, and besides which, why, darling, would you take the word of a desperate criminal over that of your own mother?
What's going on? How is he?
Mr. Balsam sustained a gunshot wound to his far right chest. The bullet went through the lung, causing it to collapse, and may have nicked a bleeder in the process.
Can you help him? Is he going to be okay?
Well, he's lost a lot of blood. We're transfusing him now, but we've stabilized him. We put a chest tube in. Hopefully that will reinflate the lung. But if the bleeding continues, we'll have no choice but to take him into surgery.
Can I see him?
Yes, but don't let him do too much talking. Please understand that his condition is still critical, and the truth is he's lucky to be alive.
What's going on?
How is he? How is Rex? Dr. Davis says the bullet pierced his lung, but he doesn't need surgery as of now. He's conscious, and Adriana's in there with him.
Dorian, I will find out who's responsible for this.
The virus that Spencer had in his office causes infertility.
Is there any valid medical reason you to keep something like that around?
I don't know, research maybe?
Yeah. Or maybe not.
Good work, Jeter. What do you think?
Do you remember last January when Kevin was in the hospital?
Yeah, I sort of remember something like that.
Well, he got some weird warm weather virus in the middle of winter that caused him not to be able to have kids.
That's a hell of a coincidence.
Yeah. Could Spencer have purposely given Kevin this virus?
Can anybody ever sleep in this town?
You think this is bad? You should see death row.
Doesn't matter. I'm not going to be here very long.
No, I don't think so. I think he was going to take care of that, aren't you? I mean, if Hubert here wants to see you fry, you're going to fry.
Guard, I'll go and let you two talk. See you in court.
I can hardly wait to see how you screw it up.
I wouldn't count on it.
God, it's just so
wonderfully ironic, you know, the fact that you worked so hard, so tirelessly to get me executed so you could have Blair to yourself. And now, it turns out that she's the one that helped the cops put you in here. That's got to be so tough for you. You've got to feel like such an idiot.
Yeah, a feeling you're all too familiar with, right, Todd? Tell me something. How does it feel, man? I mean, are you ever really going to be able to get that image out of your head? You know, the one with me having my way with Blair over and over and over again.
Don't worry about anything. You're gonna be just fine. The doctor said you were really lucky.
I've always been lucky. I think I met you.
Don't try to talk, okay? You need to save your strength. Do the talking for both of us. There's so much I need to say to you, Rex. So much I need to apologize for.
You don't have to be sorry for anything. No, this is your fault.
I promise I'm gonna make it all up to you. And I promise that I'm gonna make my mother pay for what she did to us. She's not gonna get away with this, Rex.
I know who's responsible for Rex's condition. You see, Adriana and I were there when Rex was shot by that dreadful man.
Why didn't you call my office when Adriana was first kidnapped? Maybe we could have avoided all of this.
Oh, I wanted to. But the kidnapper said that he would kill Adriana if I got in touch with the police, so what other choice did I have except to handle it on my own?
And where was your motherly concern when you hired that guy to terrorize your daughter?
Adriana, how is he? I'm sorry you're going through this. How is he?
Thank you. He's weak, but the doctor said he's stable. He can have visitors. I'm sure he'd like to see you guys, and I need to finish something up with my mother anyway.
Thanks.
Oh, Adriana, good. Now you've got to give me the chance to clear up this dreadful misunderstanding. You've just got it all wrong, sweetheart.
Oh, sweetheart me. All I want to hear from you is a confession.
You know, my grandfather was convinced for months that Spencer's had some sort of grudge against the Buchanans. I mean, maybe hurting Kevin was part of it.
Well, didn't Truman perform some sort of surgery or operation on Kelly so she could have a baby in the first place?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. I don't know, but maybe Truman thought that, well, it'd be more punishment for Kevin if Kelly could have a kid, but somehow he couldn't be the father.
Huh. Well, it's twisted enough for Spencer. I just don't understand why he's got such a thing against my family. What did we ever do to him?
No idea. It's another question that needs answering. Peter, let me know what you come up with when you get those results.
Will do.
Hey, Natalie, how'd you do on the forensics exam?
Not that great. I failed. But I'm gonna take it again.
The next time she's gonna ace it.
Yeah.
I'll see you. Hey, look, I know we talked about, getting together later, but I really should meet with Hugh and go over our strategy for Truman's arraignment for tomorrow.
No, I understand completely.
Yeah?
See you later, okay?
All right, thanks.
See you later.
You're pretty.
Thanks. Kevin needs to know about this.
Look, you have always been there for me, okay? You've always been the person that I can count on. And it's not that I'm forgetting what has happened here, but the truth is I'd just be lost without you. More lost than I already am. Look, just come back to Lambview with me, okay? At least until the baby is born. Give me a chance to show you that I can handle this, that I can be there for you the way that you're there for me. All right, and then after the baby comes, if you want to leave Lambview and you want to get a fresh start, then I will fight you on it. I promise. Just give me the next few months. Please, that's all I'm asking. Hold on. It's Natalie. I should take this. It might be about Jessica.
Sure,
okay?
of course.
Hey, Natalie. What's going on?
I've got some news.
Is it about Jessica?
No. Are you sitting down?
Uh-oh. Looks like I struck a nerve.
You didn't strike anything, Spencer.
Oh, I think I'm right on the money, Todd. I mean, I know all about your little sexual hang-ups, your pathological jealousies. I mean, let's face it, dude. Blair's ruined for you, man.
Well, she didn't have to fake it when she was with me.
If she was faking it, then that Blair Kramer is one hell of an actress.
Yeah, she is. She set you up, didn't she? You know the only reason she slept with you. So you could get her information. Give her something to use to put you here where you belong.
Oh, I gave her something she could use, all right. And if you consider exploring every inch of my body, gathering information, then so be it. No, regardless, Todd, she really did enjoy herself. So did I. We both did. As a matter of fact, I guarantee you she has never had it that good.
Back. Get in there. Get down on your knees. Close the door. Okay, Spencer. Keep talking.
Do you suppose that he has any idea about everything that he's been through since he came into the world? First his parents die in a tornado, and then he's left alone, and then he spends a couple of days with us, and I think that he was really happy with us, don't you think so?
Oh, I know he was.
Then he gets shipped off and has to spend time with those crazy PRUNKS people, And then suddenly, before he knows it, he's back here with us. He's just a little baby, and he's been through so much already.
You know what, Marcy? I really don't think that he remembers any of that.
Really?
Really? He's a baby. They have short attention spans. They have short memories. He eats, he sleeps, he poops. And all the time he has a perfect little smile on his face.
So, you don't think that it matters to him who his parents are?
No, I think that he always knew that he'd end up in the right place. And he did. He's exactly where he needs to be. He's with us.
Did you hear that? You're staying right here. We're gonna love you. And we're gonna take care of you. And we're gonna keep you safe. I promise you that, okay? 3 of us. We're a family.
So you've earned your first badge of honor as a PI. Took a bullet and lived to tell about it.
Yeah, let's hope it's my first and my last.
But you should have called me the minute that you found out that Adriana was kidnapped. But you didn't. And I'm still proud of you, kid. You tracked Adriana down, and you found her. You risked your life to save hers. And you're good. You did all that without even having any backup.
Thanks, Bill.
We've had our differences in the recent past, but I have a lot of respect for you. You do. You drive me nuts when you go off half-cocked and you start making these reckless decisions and breaking the rules, but that's because I know you're better than that, Balsam. You are capable of great things.
You really think so?
Yeah, I know so. You found Adriana. Saved her. I've got so much respect for you. I couldn't have asked for more from my own son.
Adriana, I have no idea what you expect me to confess to. I haven't done anything.
Look me in the eye and say that again.
Look me in the eye and swear to me that you didn't hire Bruce Bartlett. I want you to tell me that you didn't have him send me all those messages and attack me and terrorize me mentally and emotionally and then arrange it to make Rex look like he was behind all of it. Darling, tell me you wouldn't do that to your own daughter, Mom. The daughter you say you love more than anything in the world. I do love you. And tell me the truth. Did you hire that man to break Rex and me up? Did you hire him to tear us apart? Yes, I did.
Yeah, Dad, I know it's late. I take after you. Two of us never got to sleep before 3 or 4. How's Mom? Is she still busting your chops for pouring weed killer all over her organic herb garden? I know, it was an accident. You're just trying to help. I could hear her head explode all the way out here. I'd love to come out for a visit as soon as it calms down around here. It's a little crazy lately. Sorry, Dad. I have to go. I'll call you back later, okay? All right, yeah. Love you too. Bye. My dad.
Oh. Nice that you're so close.
Yeah, we always have been. What brings you here?
Got the results of one of those vials we found in Truman's office.
And?
It was a virus. Pretty nasty side effects. One of them being infertility.
Is there any legitimate reason why Spencer Truman would have a virus in his office?
Could have been for research, but I doubt it.
Maybe we can add this to the list of charges. Is that illegal possession of hazardous material?
We should really talk about the arraignment. We need to handle this just right. We want to make sure we're on the same page, don't you think?
Absolutely. What do you have in mind?
I got a plan.
What do you got to say now, Truman? Did I say you could move?
Mr. Mann.
Get out! Don't worry, I'll save a bullet for you.
It didn't take you long to revert back to your old ways, did it, Todd?
I haven't killed anybody, have I?
No, not Margaret, but you have killed in your past. Believe me, Blair told me all about your sordid history, man.
Well, you should have thought of my homicidal tendencies before you ran your mouth off.
You can't shoot me, Todd, because then you will never find out what happened to your son.
So you see yourself as a role model for these kids?
I just see myself as Kristen, and my mom would be like, "Oh, Kristen, clean your room." I'm like, "Mom." She's like, "Oh, Star, is that what's coming out now?" And I'm like, "I'm so sorry."
Hold on a second. I'm going to give this guy a mic.
I think she is fantastic. I've watched her since she was little, and I think of my granddaughter saying, "Hey, that's them." I think she's the greatest thing.
Thank you so much for being such an amazing fan.
Fun in the Sun is sponsored by the Home Depot. You can do it. We can help.
Are you sure? I mean, it just seems unbelievable.
John and I aren't sure about any of this yet, but I thought you should know.
Yeah, thanks for calling me.
Absolutely. I'll keep you posted if I hear anything else. Something wrong?
The police searched Spencer Truman's office. They found vials and test tubes of something, and one of the vials had a virus that causes infertility in it. The same virus that put me in the hospital last New Year's Eve.
What are you saying?
John and Natalie think that Spencer might have given me this virus deliberately somehow. That he's the reason that I can't have children.
Spencer? He operated on me so that I could have a child. Why would he make you sterile? That doesn't make any sense. There's no point.
I don't know. Grandpa always felt like, he might have had some sort of vendetta against the Buchanans or something.
Do you really believe that?
I don't know. Why else would he have a vial with this virus in his office?
I don't know. That sounds pretty incriminating. My God, Kevin, if Spencer is responsible for this, then
And he's to blame for everything that happened.
If it wasn't for him, my son would still be alive, and this would be my baby right now. You know what? I have to get back to Landview and see if this is true.
Kevin, wait. I'm going with you.
Bo was right, you know. You are a really amazing young man. I will never forget how you helped me track down my son. And when I was afraid to go to him, you tried to give me the courage.
Did it work?
I think so. Finally. Seeing you guys together, it just made me realize that I want to have some kind of relationship with him. I want a relationship like you two have. And I will always be grateful to you both for helping me to see that. So, thank you. Listen, will you be okay here for a few minutes if I take off?
Yeah, sure. Where are you going?
To do something that I should have done a long time ago.
So you admit it? You did it all? Please, darling. Please. Just let me explain.
Can't wait to hear this. How are you possibly going to justify what you did to me?
Oh, darling, I swear to you, I didn't plan it. You see, I was at the Palace Bar about 3 months ago, and this man who was sitting next to me struck up a conversation.
You mean Bruce?
I didn't know him at the time, but yes, it turned out to be Bruce.
Go on.
As I say, we started talking, and all right, I told him about how I didn't approve of my daughter's taste in boyfriends, and oh gosh, I don't know how it actually got started. I think it was really pretty much of a joke, you know. I started fantasizing about ways that I could get you, away from Rex, and then it just snowballed, and Bruce offered to help turn my fantasy into a reality.
And you just had to take him up on it, didn't you? You just had to scare me out of my wits for months.
Honey, please, you've got to believe me. You were never in any real danger. Oh, no, I would never allow that. I would never let anybody harm you.
Never in real danger? I can't believe you have the nerve to say that to me.
Well, it's true. I swear to you. I swear. It's just that things got out of control. I lost control of the situation, and I am deeply sorry for that. But, honey, everything that I did for you.
So we square on this? That's our plan for Truman's arraignment?
It's a good plan. We'll go with it.
All right. I gotta head back to my office. I got a few things to take care of before morning. All right? I'm gonna bring Truman to the courthouse personally.
Yeah, I was just there to rattle his cage a little bit. And then Todd Manning showed up.
Manning was there?
Might still be. I don't know. I was just, he was there when I left.
What the hell's Manning doing there?
It seemed like he had a few choice words to say to Truman.
I bet he did.
You do want to know where your son is, don't you, Tom?
Yeah, okay, tell me.
I mean, it must be killing you to know that you have a son out there somewhere, right? You have no idea where he is, or if he's being cared for, or if he's being loved.
Mr. Manning,
Shut up.
tell me where he is.
How in the hell should I know what crazy old Margaret did with him if he's even still alive?
I know about the letter the cops found in your safe deposit box. The letter you wrote to him.
Oh, you mean the letter that the cops planted there? I have no idea what you're talking about, Manning.
I'm really not messing around here. Tell me where he is or I'm going to kill you, I swear it.
Don't do it, man. He's not worth it.
Come on, you big lug. We gotta head to bed because we gotta wake up in a couple hours.
No. I gotta tell you, sweetie, I do not envy you. You've got a lot of long nights ahead of you, Mama.
You think I'm doing this alone?
No. Didn't you hear me? I said we have a lot of long nights ahead of us. We'll take turns.
That I don't mind. As long as we don't turn into one of those couples, where we're too exhausted to do a little...
I promise you.
Please promise that won't happen.
No, I promise you that it's never gonna happen.
Paige. Hey.
Hi. I know it's late. I really need to talk to you about something.
Yeah, me too. You're going to be a key witness in the Truman trial, and at some point, I'm going to have to go over your testimony with you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I hope you are as determined as I am to nail that bastard. He made an idiot out of me in the Margaret Cochran case, and he's most likely he almost got Todd Manning killed. Biggest point of all, he's most likely the man who shot John McBain's father.
I know.
Now, I do not want you to worry, okay? He went after Bo. But I intend to prosecute him into next week. Spencer Truman is going to be behind bars for the rest of his life, and I'm going to be the one who put him there.
I need to tell you something, Hugh. Something important.
Sure. What is it?
This man that you hate, Spencer, he's your father.
Put the gun down, Manning. You want to back him on death row because of this clown? You want him to do that to you all over again?
I want to know where my son is.
I'll help you find your son. I promise, but don't be stupid. Let me handle Truman.
Oh, yeah, like you handled him before?
Do you want me to shoot you? Because you know I will. So put the gun down.
I want this man arrested. I want him brought up on charges for threatening to kill me. You heard it.
That's funny. I really didn't see anything like that. Did you see anything like that, Wiley? No, sir. Such don't have any proof, doesn't it?
Oh, Adriana, has Rex so turned your mind around that you won't even allow me to explain? Rex did nothing. It's over, Mom. I will never believe anything you say to me for the rest of my life. You're selfish and you're a liar. Honey, please. I've had enough of you. I'm going in to be with Rex. No, please, darling, don't go.
I have nothing I want to say to you.
But ever. Don't you understand? Everything I did is because I love you. I don't need your kind of love, Mother. You may not understand now, but someday...
That's it, okay? I have heard enough.
Adriana, everything that I have ever done, I have done because I love you. Like when you were a little baby and I gave you a way to be raised in Puerto Rico. I did that. I made that ultimate sacrifice because I wanted you to be safe. And you were happy there, weren't you?
Because I didn't know you existed. I had no idea my mother was absent.
Well, I made that decision because it was the right thing to do for you. A lot of people wouldn't have agreed with it, but you know something? It was my decision to make. I wanted you to be safe, and I didn't want you to grow up to be one of that Santi women. And this situation is the same thing. I think you deserve a better future than Rex could possibly give you, and I did not ever want to see you hurt.
But I was hurt. By you.
Adriana, Balsam's asking for you.
Thanks, Bo. Before I go in, I need you to do something for me.
Sure, good honey.
Arrest that woman.
Well,
don't like why you're coming with me, but I'm glad you are.
I have to find out if Spencer's responsible for this. If he's the reason why you can't have children. If he is, I'm going to make him pay. I'm going to make him suffer as much as we have.
Go on, man, and get out of here. Go cool off.
I'm not through with you, Spencer.
Why didn't you just let him kill me, McBain? I mean, you know you want me dead.
Dead or alive, you're not going anywhere until you pay for every crime you committed, including what you did to my old man.
You know, you really need to try to work on this issue. You know, you're so obsessed with this dearly departed daddy thing.
You mean the father you took from me? Well, maybe you would understand if you had a son yourself.
Well, what did...
It's true. Spencer is your father, and I know this because I'm your mother.
My mother just confessed to me that she's the one who hired that man to stalk me.
Adriana.
The man who abducted me and shot Rex. She was behind all of it.
That is ridiculous.
Your word is good enough for me. Dorian Lord, you're under arrest.
The next One Life to Live.
You think that I might harm my daughter?
I'm never going to be able to forgive her.
I know.
We respectfully request bail of $1 million.
I have no problem with that, Your Honor.
Are you out of your mind? You can do it more, man. What are you